Welcome to Creative Tien channel. In this video, we want to talk about trends in the knitwear design and sweaters for fall and winter 2022 to 2023. And these are based on my personal observation and popular brands that's around us, and also the local street fashion, what people are wearing around us. And also I'm focusing on the practical part. It can be knitted at home either by hand or by a knitting machine, and the style is wearable. So it's not the high-end fashion that's only suitable for the runway, but something we can wear in our everyday lives. The number one trend is a vest and the open-sided vest. I saw a lot of that last winter and also this year. A lot of them look really simple. It looks just like a front and back piece together. It even have open sides, or you can tie it up on the side or button up on both sides. And I think this is very suitable for home knitters. You can make something functional and unique quickly. It can also be a hybrid between a shawl and a poncho, so it's very flexible in design. The second trend is to include some type of crochet element. You can combine knitting and crochet, or just add a small part of crochet in your knitwear, maybe around the sleeves or around the neckline. It has an extra homey, crafty look, and you can add your personal touch, so it's different from everybody else. The third trend is puffy sleeves. Here is an example. It's an oversized sleeve, but narrow near the wrist. So it looks kind of old-fashioned, almost like a historical costume. And this also looks very feminine. So that's another trend you can incorporate in your next sweater. The fourth trend is a dropped shoulder. I've seen a lot of drop shoulder sweaters in the past few years, and the trend continues this year. It's a very casual look. It's slightly oversized and maybe with a bulkier yarn, so it looks very cozy and warm in the winter. And this is also easier to knit for home knitters because you don't have to worry too much about the shaping of the shoulder or sleeves to make it fit perfectly. The fifth trend is a cropped top, and you see that a lot. It's not only for teenagers, even though teenagers do like cropped top. That's a little bit on the shorter side and maybe showing a little bit belly. The shorter top make you look younger and with more energy. So I think this is an interesting design that's wearable if you don't make it too short. And the number 6 trend is the bedwing sleeves. And this is similar to the drop shoulder. It's not the fitted style, so it's oversized. The sleeves and the main body is almost one piece. It just flows together continuously. And when you open up your arms, it looks like a bed. I guess that's why they call it bedwing sleeves. And again, this is good news for hand knitter or machine knitters because it's less shaping. It's a more casual style and it's good for everyday wear. The number 7 trend is the cutout and the keyhole in the sweaters. It can be the keyhole neck with a little opening in the front, or some cutout in the shoulders, or even just one shoulder. It might not be very warm for the winter, but it does create a unique look and a special style. It's not my personal favorite style, but I'm sure you can incorporate it in some details and make your own version. The number 8 trend is raffles. It can be on the shoulder near the neckline or anywhere in the sweater. And usually ruffle is related to a feminine look, but depends on how you use it. It can also look like a queen. It brings out that attitude. So that's another element you can play with. The number 9 trend is the fringe and the tassels, or even the frayed edge of the sweater. A fringe or tassel edge is not difficult to knit for home knitters. This reminds me of tribes or more primitive cultures, but it's also timeless and classic. So if you like that look, this winter is a great time to wear tassels and fringes. The last trend is about vintage inspirations, and it can be from the color, the pattern, the styles. Anything vintage can be trendy again. People are tired of mass production from the same manufacturers. We want to be different, and we want to connect to our own culture and history. So wearing vintage inspired sweater is an easy way to showcase your taste that's unique and personal and relate to your own culture or your aesthetics. So I do love vintage style clothes. They usually have very interesting color combination and patterns, such as the daisy flowers, the mushrooms, and I see a lot of cherries and strawberries and even some fruits. It's been popular for a few years, and I still see them this year. It's fun and light-hearted, so I do like the vintage trend in the sweater design. So that's all the 10 trends for 2022 fall and winter. And of course, you can combine any of these trends to make your own design. I hope you like this video and let me know which one is your favorite. And do you see any other trends? And let me know what sweater trends you see this fall and winter. Thank you so much for watching and talk to you next week.